Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, where we are here in the Threshold Fortress, moving our way towards the final encounter with Areelu. The last fight was a little tough, but we have recovered everything. We've revived everybody, got everybody's negative levels away, rebuffed, and all of that. We've even revived the animals because we have so many raised dead scrolls that we can afford to do so. So now we're going to head up. Let's save it so I don't have to do that again. Move on further in.
Might be trap. Might be
Okay, we got a trap here. Well, Jeff, have you go around. Disarm that.
This is my kind of work.
Good. Move up these steps. Man, what a fortress this is, huh? Imagine trying to storm this place. So I guess you don't have to imagine, we're doing it.
Let us press on.
Is there anything back here? No. Don't see any enemies. Okay, so nothing here, just ruins. This looks like it's something. This looks like it might be something big, so let's drop a manual save. This might be the end of the game, who knows? Who's this? Integrity compromised. Planar balance factor displaced. Maintain the structure. At any cost, maintain the structure. Hello? Emeslin. The quivering pile of metal bears little resemblance to a living creature. The voice that addresses you is the only sign of its sentience. Identification process complete. Crusaders recognized. Crusaders are enemies of Areelu. Initiating protocol. Communication with a potential ally. Step 1, a request. Crusader, I ask you to attack and kill me. Who are you? Name, Emeslin. Creature type, inevitable. Status, prisoner. Objective, termination. Why do you want me to kill you? Necessity. My existence sustains the energies and the integrity of the Threshold Fortress. The Threshold Fortress protects Areelu. Conclusion, my existence sustains the enemies of order. My existence must be terminated. Obstacle, existing protocols. Self-destruction is prohibited. Self-defense is permitted. If you attack me, you will activate my self-defense protocols. I will defend myself. I will be destroyed in battle. This scenario fulfills the objective and does not contradict existing protocols. Conclusion, the Crusaders need to reach the most secure areas of the Threshold Fortress. My death will cause the collapse of the Threshold's defenses. Therefore, the Crusaders must terminate my existence in order to achieve their objective. Risk assessment. My death may cause some of the fortress's exterior structures to collapse. It may become difficult to return to the entrance of the fortress. Okay. Can you explain to me in detail what will happen if you die? Oops, wrong thing. Yeah. Chaos will prevail. The defensive and load-bearing magical structures that sustain the integrity of Threshold will be destroyed. There's a high risk that the fortress's exterior walls and gates will collapse. However, my death will also destroy the defenses around the heart of Threshold where Areelu is situated. The heart of the Threshold is the heart of the world wound. This location is currently inaccessible to the Crusaders. Therefore, the Crusaders require my termination. I want to ask some questions. Initiating protocol. Provide information to potential allies. I am ready to respond. How did you get here? I was on a deep reconnaissance mission. I was sent by axiomites of Axis to investigate a strange new disturbance in the Threshold Fortress. But I was captured by Areelu and her demonic allies. Since then, I have remained both her prisoner and her test subject. The inevitable essence is used to stabilize the structure that sustained the Threshold Fortress. What can you tell me about Threshold? The Threshold Fortress is the central location of the load-bearing magical structures that enable the world wound's existence. The Threshold Fortress is the most stable part of the wound, the only part that is minimally affected by the principal chaos of the Abyss. This paradox should not lead to confusion. The Threshold Fortress remains in a state of quiescence, but this is not a natural state. Areelu uses external sources of power to prevent its destabilization. This is the purpose I unwillingly serve. I supply the power necessary to sustain the Threshold Fortress. What can you tell me about Areelu? Areelu Vorlish, formerly a mortal woman, now a half-demon in possession of mythic powers. Threat level, comparable to demon lords. Psychological profile, extremely unstable. Her capacity for deep analysis and understanding coexists with her predisposition to manias and fixations. Conclusion, Areelu Vorlish is an enemy of order and is therefore subject to termination. What can you tell me about the World Wound? A comprehensive account of all data I have collected on the phenomena will take, by my calculations, 4 days, 6 hours, and 35 minutes. An account of this duration is unacceptable under the current circumstances. Proceeding to recount key points, and key points only. Point 1. The World Wound is an artificially created planar rift. It is an intersection between the material plane and the plane of the Abyss. The World Wound allows demons to travel freely from the Abyss to Galarian, and it also creates a favorable environment for magical cataclysms, anomalies, and phenomena. Point 2. The World Wound's existence was only made possible as a result of the criminal act of Areelu Vorlish. On 2 occasions, she conducted a ritual to bind a mortal soul, once with the essence of the Abyss, and once with a demonic soul. The soul-binding ritual acts as the framework of the intersection of the planes. If this ritual is reversed, the soul will be severed from its bond, and the material plane will be severed from the Abyss. The process will likely result in the termination of the bonded soul. The prognosis for its owner's survival, unfavorable. Point 3. The World Wound is an unprecedented violation of world order, and a powerful weapon of chaos. The World Wound must be removed at all costs. I have no more questions. I await your decision. I will not do what you ask. I have to go, but I will return. I await your return. Do not delay. We want to go and give this elven note to the storyteller real quick. Give this note to the storyteller, see if he has anything to say. I suppose if we wanted to, we could rest too. That might actually be a good idea. I don't know. We'll see what we can do. If we can rest again, we might as well. I don't see much of a downside. I mean, sieges often take many days, right? Of course, we're kind of assaulting the fortress, but we're kind of at an impasse at the moment. Areelu's not going anywhere. At least she said she wasn't. We don't need to collect any of this. It's fine. Alright. Let's go down to here. It does look like we can sleep again, so I think we're going to do that. I found a page that might interest you. Another page? But I've already learned my entire story. Could it be? This is another. This can't be true, but still, I see it. Another story hidden in these pages will open up before us. 3 paces to the left, there is a stone wall. 3 paces to the right, there is a stone wall. Beneath me, there is a rough stone floor. Around me, there's only stone, cold like the hearts of my captors. Caught, imprisoned, here in this black hole, this dungeon, with no sky, no sun, forever and ever, until I die. Jagged nails scratching the stone wall, crumbled teeth biting through lips, and an inhuman roar clawing at out of a throat. The animal they turned me into is roaring. Enough, stop. Areelu, remember who you are, and what you need to do. My will is still strong. It is the only thing I have left. I force my hand down. I unclench my teeth. I stop the growl. I overcome the animal I'm turning into. Even here, even now, I won't give up. I have a plan. Insane, dangerous, life-saving. I will carry it out. I will summon the demons of the Abyss. I will destroy this dungeon along with all of Socorus and perhaps all of Galarian. What is this place? This is a fortress that resists enemies on the inside, not on the outside. A prison for those whose abilities have not been approved by the priests of Pelura, the shamans of Starosta, or the chiefs of Eyes. This is the threshold, and I am imprisoned in its deepest dungeon. What were you imprisoned for? The storyteller's lips curl in disdain. For what is the wrong question? The right question is why. Because all the chiefs, priests, druids, and shamans are afraid of one woman, Areelu Vorlish, so afraid that their knees tremble, their hair stand on end, and their teeth chatter. They are afraid for a reason. Please continue. My wardens don't know my secret. My cell measures 6 paces wide by 6 long, but it is in fact much more spacious. I bite through a vein on my wrist and let my blood wash over the stone floor of my cage. The falling drops form a black spot, opening a way to my subspace, a small corner of the abyss, my secret haven and my laboratory. I put pressure on the bleeding wound. I wouldn't want to die, no matter how much it would please my captors, and I step into the portal. I sit at the table and look through my treasures once again. I know all of them. I know every detail and flaw. They are my route to salvation and my hope. I found them many years ago in the ruins of a well-hidden tower, behind a secret door in the laboratory of an ancient mage, a heart-sized uncut crystal burning with purple flame, and a blank page torn from an old notebook. Oh, how much I'd like to know. Oh, how much I'd like to look into this notebook. Read all of it, but one page was enough. I run my hand over the page. I feel shreds of the words and thoughts of an ancient mage, someone who walked the same path I'm walking. There is much I don't understand. Many things escape me. I hear echoes of frightening names: Baphomet, Discari, Nocticula, and Kinney. Who is Kinney? It doesn't matter. These shreds of knowledge were enough for me to devise my own method of opening a rift between Galarian and the Abyss. Not to escape, oh no. I can escape now. It's not hard with my abilities, but to fight for my future and for the future of my child, whom my captor killed in front of me. And if Galarian is doomed to perish in my struggle, so be it. I wonder if the ancient mage who wrote the book to which this page belongs will be proud of me. The storyteller raises his face and stares at you with his blind eyes. Am I proud? I want to say that I am not. That I am ashamed that my work was able to be used to help open the world wound. And still, there's a glimmer of pride in me. Pride that my work proved a success. The storyteller sighs hopelessly. Pharasma was right, wasn't she? This knowledge should have been destroyed from the start. You're right. Your discoveries laid the groundwork for the world wound. They should have been destroyed. Evil stems not from knowledge, but from those who possess it. Evil stems not from knowledge, but those who possess it. The storyteller nods. There is wisdom in your words. If Pharasma hadn't made me tear up my notebook and forget about its existence, I would have just hidden it as far away as I could, and it really might never have found it then. The Lady of Graves is as much to blame for what happened as I am. And still, the old man hands you the last blank page of his notebook. Please take it. It no longer belongs to me. It is part of another, even more frightening and dangerous book. Destroy it or keep it. It doesn't concern me anymore. Items received. Blank page. A blank page torn from an ancient notebook. Its surface is yellowed, and there's a small spot of blood on the corner.
I will guide us.
Alright. Catch my breath. Rest, Commander. Let's do it. No conversations. Another 14 hours of rest. And we're ready to go in. We're fully rested. Got all our stuff back. All our spells. Let's get in here. The time for the end has come. Same group. We'll get in, we'll buff, we'll walk all the way back, and we'll be ready to go. In fact, I'm just going to skip to the part where we're at the one dude.
Trust in yourself. We'll make things right.
Miss me already?
Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi.
Don't mind me.
Tio, Woash, An. Tio, Woash, An. Tio, Woash, An. Tio, Woash, An.
I'm here. Where else
We
would I
will
be?
win this war.
Adayana. Ona Adayana.
Time has come.
Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi.
Alright, I'm back. All buffed up, all prepared. Let's talk to this guy. I will grant your request. Let's fight. I thank you, ally. It will be an honor to die in battle. Just don't dispel my stuff, please. I think that is a possibility that he will do that.
I will resist.
Good start. Ow.
I'll hit you.
Good damage. I'm guessing he's probably neutral. Lawful neutral, yeah, so smiting won't work. Let's go ahead and use this
Inimosi travisi.
so that you can get in here and stab. Bone shake him.
This thing refuses to cooperate.
Attack. Attack. And let loose.
Prepare yourself.
It's not good. It looks like we're not going to be able to hit him normally. Oh, that's hitting. That's good. Make sure I'm using the right ones here. I don't want to be using those. So, use these. Good damage.
Into the fray.
We shall overcome.
Good.
Distract them from me.
Sneak attack. Do one of these. Evades the effect. How do you evade it? His bones move out of the way? Maybe.
Desna, guide my hand.
Good hit. Good hit on his part. Hopefully this will be the end of him. Finish him. There we go. Alright, no turning back now, guys. Portaled away. Free Meslin. Get out of the demi-plane. Oh wow, we've got a lot to go. I was thinking this was at the end here. Where is it?
Are made to
He'll
be
bear it.
broken.
Good. Save it. Okay, what do we got here? Hello? Weird. Shards of several dozen large diamonds. They appear to have been used in an unsuccessful attempt to cast spells. Quite a few things to look at. An empty stand that may have once held a large crystal. A simple diagram of a tower next to a quick sketch of a room with a large crystal in the center. So this is where she did it. A resurrection scroll that has been ripped to pieces. Oh yeah, she couldn't res her son. Papers with erratically scribbled calculations and formulas. The words, "I promise," are written repeatedly in the margins. Yep, so she was driven mad by grief, it would seem. What the hell is happening here? Like the most magical place we've been in.
We march ahead.
Okay. Areelu. Something about this strange place feels oppressive. The air is still and silent. You can hear the distant echoes of words, promises, and battle cries. You strain to hear what's being said, but you can only make out a few words. Finally, "Cease, sorcerer. I promise. I promise."
Can't be dismissed as a calculation error. You knew failure was a possibility. Then why? Why?
Areelu's silhouette looks just as surreal as the sounds that fill this space. She's not looking at you, and seems lost in thought. Her voice is dull and tired, and there is no trace of the hospitality she showed you at the entrance to the fortress. It's over, Areelu. There's nowhere left for you to run. I need answers.
Yes, it's decided. I will tell you the truth before we fight to the death. Would you like to know why I upended your life?
Areelu barely seems to hear you. After a while, she turns toward you, as if noticing you for the first time. She looks at you for a moment, and her expression changes. The tiredness in her eyes gives way to cold, hard resolve. Speak.
This place is my demi-plane. I created it when I was a prisoner in Threshold. I would slip away to conduct my rituals here in secret. This is where I decided to create what mortals would later call the World Wound. This is where I made all my preparations. Do you understand? Escaping was never my goal. I could have easily disappeared from Threshold. I could have passed through it like water through sand. Some believe that I brought Sarkoris to ruin out of revenge, and I suppose there is some truth to that. I did have reason for revenge. You've been to this secret part of my laboratory and know what I'm talking about. Or at least you have an inkling.
Mm-hmm.
My laboratory. The old house in the middle of nowhere that marked the entrance to my lab. It was the home of Areelu Vorlesh when I was still a mere mortal. I lived there with my son, away from the din of the crowd, and sheltered from the keen gaze of the Sarkorian witch hunters. It was a place where the reality of our world was in close proximity to the abyss. A place where I could study the magic forbidden to all Sarkorians.
Right.
I thought I had hidden my home well, but I was wrong. They found it. They found us. At that hour, I was there, in the laboratory. That damned laboratory I loved so much. I was absorbed in one of my experiments when the hunters arrived on our doorstep. I was sitting at my desk, recording my observations, thoughts, and calculations, as was my habit. That's when I heard the noise outside. The fight was brief. It barely lasted a moment. By the time I sensed that something was amiss and hurried out to see what was happening, it was too late. All I could do was cradle the body of my dead child and cry after their departing soul. I promise.
Why did they attack your son?
Because they saw him with a scroll that he had secretly borrowed from my supply. He was trying to perform a forbidden ritual. Children, they are always drawn to the unknown. But for the threshold hunters, this child playing with a magical trinket he stole from an adult was just as much of a criminal as the worst demon worshippers.
You put your son at risk when you violated the laws of your land. You are to blame for everything that happened.
I have no interest in the legality of their actions. Laws, blame, such things do not concern me. Look around you. This demi-plane. The first time I escaped from my cell and ran here, I was trying to resurrect my son. I tried many things, but all my efforts were in vain. The soul had already received Pharasma's judgment and had been sent on the path determined by the gods. Into the abyss.
Ah, so her son's soul was in the abyss. So the soul she connected with me was probably the reincarnation of her son's soul in the abyss or something. Areelu is silent for a long moment and then speaks in a dull voice.
And when I realized that, I rebelled. But not against my jailers. Not against those who had murdered my child. Not even against Sarkoris. My uprising was against destiny. Death and the laws that the gods had forced upon our lives. I realized then that I wouldn't be satisfied with simply returning my son to life. I had to shatter this order once and for all, and make it so that neither Pharasma and her lackeys nor death itself could ever stand between us. Only by stepping beyond the bounds of what had been ordained for mortal kind, by obtaining powers that rivaled the divine, could we become free.
Very interesting that this is all against Pharasma for the most part. And then we learn from the storyteller's story that Pharasma is the whole reason she was able to do this, right? If she had just destroyed the book herself or done anything else besides let the book go free, this could have been avoided. Interesting.
And with this newfound purpose, I turned myself into a half-demon. Fusing the spiritual essence of the two planes was the only way I could achieve my goal. I let the abyss into my soul and into this world. I opened the world wound. I danced around 3 demon lords, making them assist me without ever revealing my true intentions. They just believed they were dealing with another power-hungry mortal. But in reality, I was after one thing. I wanted to find what was left of my son's soul and give him a new birth. One that would prevent anything from ever harming him again. And then I found you. I chose you because I felt a faint affinity to you. I thought your soul could accept the remains of my son's soul, like the soil takes a seed. I thought I could bring back my child by tethering the mangled remnants of his soul to a pure mortal soul untouched by the abyss. I thought the power of the Nahindrian crystals would allow me to protect him forever. That I could tear him away from the dominion of mortal nature. But I was mistaken in both assumptions. Now I'm about to face the consequences of my mistake. You will witness them as well.
Interesting. The strange reverberating echoes of the demi-plane fall silent. All you can hear now is Areelu's sad, quiet voice. Oh. And we've got the epic music going on. I don't know. We're in a predicament here. Hit them.
Your peace.
Send Zenith over here. We need to haste. Bismuth. Go around to this. To that. Come over here, attack this. Okay. Kill this guy. Protection. Come over here, Baron. Finish this thing off.
I will resist.
Bismuth's gone.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Time to share your treasures.
Heal. Attack.
To the fray.
Through this?
Okay. Kill him. Mass heal. Do this.
Strike as one.
Disappointing.
Prepare yourself.
Damn, we almost killed him.
Cover me, all right?
He's dead. Good. Get over here.
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
Heal yourself. Move around. Ember. Bone shatter. Come around to this side of it. Okay. Attack him.
Desna, guide my hand.
Don't like that you missed all that. Come on over.
Or zap you. Why not both?
Okay. Heal. Breath of life on her. Barrett. Do this. Alright, she's dead
Make your peace.
for now. Gonna have to hope that this is enough.
Distract them from me.
Good. Stop it.
Right. Take you.
Okay. Heal.
I will resist.
Come on, finish him off.
Time to share your treasures.
Good. Get up. Bone shatter. Attack her.
Prepare yourself.
Cover me, all right?
Good couple of hits there. Get up.
Into the fray. The inheritor. Guide my blade.
Do a bone shatter. Didn't work. Get up.
We shall overcome.
Attack.
Hold back.
Kill her.
Desna, guide my hand.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Damn these guys.
Strike as one.
Good damage. Got him. Okay, get out of the demi plane. Alright. Ooh, mythic level. Our last one. Level 3. Alright. An extra mythic ability? Or an extra feat? Do we need any more feats? I don't think so. No, I don't see anything in there we want. An extra mythic ability, though? Maybe? Ascendant Summons? Sure, let's get that. That'll help our summons. We also get Hell's Authority. You gain the ability to use the authority of Hell to shape mythic powers into other forms 3 times per day. You can gain the ability to use Sword of Heaven ability with 1 improvement, or Demonic Rage with 1 aspect for the next 10 minutes. Interesting. I also get Power Word Kill. Overwhelming Presence. Some good stuff in there. Alright. Let's get you kind of like, where is it? Mythic Toughness. Could be good. Extra dodge though. We don't ever sunder armor. Let's get that. Flawless attack. For you. Destiny Beyond Birth. I think I'm doing that more of a roleplay aspect. I feel like he's pursued his destiny beyond his birth. For this is Areelu, right? Any extra feat you might need? Snapshot. Let's get it. For you. And get you Last Stand. And get you Last Stand too. Hold on. I just make sure they have mythic channeling. Okay. Let's group up.
I welcome your company.
Heal. Go ahead and use this on her. Good. And then we need to do this again. This again. And one of these. Those are the 3 important ones, I feel like. Let's keep moving. Outside. Don't need any of that.
Areelu, the one you call the betrayer, have nothing to offer you but death. Karamzadeh, I will give you the chance to avenge your death. Rise.
Curse you, mortal scum. You have struck ice into my heart. I will devour your souls to loosen its freezing grip.
Okay. Gotta fight Korra. Hi. Oh!
We won't fall here. I swear it.
Oh, I didn't even realize we were here. Uh-oh. Oh, we have Storyteller. We're gonna be fine if we have Storyteller. Killed him. Was that Korra? No, I'm having funny. Oh, we have everybody here. We're gonna be fine. Can I level you guys up? Give you your mythic abilities? Alright, where are we at? So, what do we have? Anything on this side? Oh, this is the way to threshold. Okay, so threshold's safe. Gonna go over here. Work on these guys. Rage. Wait there, actually. I'll wait there for you two. We always should have done Godclaw. We haven't done Order of Godclaw in forever. It's interesting how I feel like our character has shifted based on the abilities he no longer uses anymore. Bless. Alright, Ninio. Do this too. Not the mongrels. Alright. Study. Corey. Get in there.
Business.
I think they turned Demon Bane. Chief Soul! No. Oh, where's he going? He's so strong. So there's Cora just sitting here, hanging out. Smite him.
Reap what you sow.
Go ahead and do that. Do that. Get in there.
Retreat is not an option.
Good hit. Oof. Attack. Yeah, not very good attacks there. Let's go ahead, do some summons. That's Ascendant summons, so this should be stronger. I hope. What?
It's your time to feast.
Good. Got the critical hit there. Here comes Queen Galfrey. God, the storyteller and Mephistopheles here. I think we're gonna be just fine. And he's gonna be dead. Nope, he didn't kill him.
Fall.
Almost got him. Go ahead, do another one of these guys right here. And she gets to go again? Lucky her. Almost killed them with it. Finish him off.
To the last breath.
He's dead. God damn. Did we win? Back into the fortress. That was kind of neat. I like that. That reminds me of Dragon Age Origins. Time and time again, do paths and fates interweave in an infinity symbol. The point where its lines intersect is Threshold, the fortress and prison, once a jail for Sicorian blah blah blah. Only a few last steps left, and the heart of Threshold will reveal itself to you. Make haste. Now the question is... Repel the demon attack. Led by the revived Korra, the demons are now assaulting the gates of their own fortress with ever greater ferocity. Soon it will be made clear whether the Crusaders' defense is more akin to a flawless, impervious diamond or a piece of sandstone that appears solid until it is struck by the stonemason's chisel. So, we might have a decision to be made on whether or not... It looks like this is a big map. Never mind. Guess we'll see. I don't know if we have enough time to finish the game on this episode. Might make it a very long episode. I don't know. Guess it depends. Discari?
The mortal who ventured recklessly into the abyss has now reached Threshold. In Iz, you struck down my creator and master, Discari. But if that makes you dismissive of his echo, if you think I do not pose a threat, then you are greatly mistaken.
The echo of Discari tilts his head to the side thoughtfully. Despite his calm demeanor, his voice quivers with anticipation. You didn't want to fight me in the abyss, so why are you here now?
I was hunting the hand of the inheritor in the abyss, not you. And what a good hunt it was. But now things are different. Now you are the prey I covet more than anything else.
Where is Discari? Is he too afraid to fight me personally?
Master is in the abyss, in his realm. No, he does not wish to meet with you yet. A demon lord cannot afford 2 deaths in succession. It will kill them permanently.
You're just another monster for me to kill.
Just another mortal who thinks he can be something more than food for the forces of the abyss. He lost to you. He lost. The great Discari himself lost to a mortal. So what happens if I succeed where the Great Lord failed? If an echo destroys the one its originator could not defeat, who would that make me? What would it prove? I'll risk my life to know. You are not just my enemy, you are my chance. A chance I won't miss.
The quiver in the echo's voice is more noticeable now. He's afraid, he's terrified by what he is saying, yet his eagerness compels him to continue. Alright, buddy. You wanna play this game? Let's play this game.
I will resist.
Oh, you're going down. If I can hit you that easy right off the bat, it's over. No, I want you to go up in here. Go right up to him. We're gonna use 0 state on him. Actually, move over here. Oh shit, he's gonna be able to. All right. Okay. Sorry for the interruption. Let's move. Don't want him to hit Areelu, so we're gonna position you here just in case. Yep, they're going. Damn it. All right, we can do this. You guys go forward. Go ahead. Hit him with that. Didn't work. You're gonna back up. Do that. Attack him.
Prepare yourself. Is what I was.
He is getting destroyed. Probably don't even need to 0 state him.
Distract them from me.
Surrender or else.
Okay, go here. We're gonna do it anyway. Over here? I have to say, man, you highly, highly, or greatly underestimated your power. Or overestimated your power. Brilliant Energy Scythe. +5. Okay. I'm a little nervous that... Okay, let's just save it. I think we're going to end this episode here. This looks like it's the end. We're going to end the episode here. In the next episode, we'll be fighting, presumably, Areelu Vorlish and end the game. Oh man, we're finally here. Alright. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I'll catch you next time.